What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Game Over Gerkinman. I am, of course, Gerkinman, and we are playing Demon's Souls. We are in the Nexus, and we've got some people here we should probably meet, so I already know who they are, but I'll introduce you to them. So who we got first? This guy's blue, so I guess we should talk to him first.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for Demon Souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletarian.
So this is the Crestfallen Warrior. A character who has reappeared in every Souls game since, I believe. I don't know if he was in Bloodborne.
Or to save... It's all... We're welcome here.
So he's just going to say the same sort of thing over and over again. What else do we have? Here we have Tatl Thomas over here, who is a very, very helpful individual.
Tatl Thomas. When the scourge came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here, in the Nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons. But I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
So yes, Tatl Thomas allows us to basically drop off items that we feel like we don't need to be carrying around. I don't currently have anything like that. This stuff's all pretty useful, but yeah.
Came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a madman. When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls. Best of luck to you.
Alright. Thanks, Thomas. Here we have, I forget this guy's name, he's a blacksmith.
You new here? Do you hear for my services? My name's Baldwin. Just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, huh?
So this guy allows us to upgrade our weapons, repair our equipment, all of that stuff.
You're not gonna last long.
Over here we have...
How has this happened? Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper respect to King Alant? Oh, Mbasa.
Don't know who she is. I don't think I've ever gotten anything out of her. I think you need to have specific stats in order for her to give you the time of day. I think we have one more person on the other side, someone who sells, I believe, spells and miracles? Around here somewhere? I don't know where the Maiden in Black's gone. She was here a minute ago, and now she's... Okay, he's not here yet. I guess we save him at some point. Where is the Maiden in Black? Usually she's... Maybe she won't show up again until we finish the first area. Speaking of which, let's... Oh, well, I guess I should just explain these. These are the Archstones. Each one takes you to a different part of the land. There's also this Shattered one, which I'm assuming there was originally going to be another area that ended up... They're running out of time before they could do it, which is a bit of a shame, but there you go. Anyway, all we have access to at the moment is Boletarian Palace. Some of you who watched me attempt this game the first time may remember it quite well, because we were there for a little while, even though it's the first friggin' area in the game. Shouldn't be an issue at this point, I hope, but we will see. So yeah, here we are, Boletarian Palace. It's always a good habit in video games when you get dropped off somewhere to go backwards. Because sometimes they hide things. Which is always very nice. But yeah, this is the first area of the game. Yeah, huge castle. There's a guy at the very end of it called King Alant who we will fight at the very end of the game. But for now, we're just going to try to make our way through here. Oh, you sneaky. I forgot about you on that side. Alright, I'm going to pull my shield up. My main issue at the moment is, well, first of all, I've lost half my health. There is a item we'll be able to get, which will push that back up to 75%, which is much more reasonable. Take that, buddy. You are dead. You can also see some items down there, which we can't get yet. There's also a crystal lizard down there. Crystal lizards are very interesting critters. They basically, if you kill them, you get a plethora of, I guess you'd call them materials for crafting. Because, while I wouldn't say the game has a crafting system specifically, it does have a weapon upgrading system, which does require you to collect minerals. Different weapons require different minerals. Nothing particularly fancy about any of that. But it's good to know. These guys aren't so bad. Hey, why am I using the lock-on? No wonder I'm getting bloody hammered. It's not so bad when you got one. Usually with the lock-on you can also, if you can get behind guys, you can get like what they call a backstab, which is a really specific animation that's really... You gonna do a jump? No, you caught on the... Too fast for me, buddy. I couldn't do it. There's another guy behind here. Normally, he must have already come out. I'm being very careless with this, just because I don't really feel threatened by these guys at all. Although I do say I must have a low luck stat because my I'm not getting a lot of drops for Oh really? You can get me from there? Huh. Wasn't expecting that. I thought I'd be pretty much safe down underneath here. I guess not. Oops, I'm almost dead already. I don't know why I do the R2 attack. It takes longer. Like there's a wind-up animation, and it's not really necessary on these lower draglings. But I don't know. It's just something so satisfying about it, pulling it off. Okay, very easy. So for this episode, like I said in the previous one, I'm hoping to keep things a little bit shorter. So every episode in every game I'm making, I'm going to set myself a little small micro goal. And the goal for this episode, which is this guy sneaking in here, hey, you sneaky bastard. The goal for this episode is just to open the shortcut. Like I said, this game's full of shortcuts, and we're going to be opening basically a path to a stairwell, which will allow us to, if we do die, not have to go through all of this shit again. Hey buddy, how you doing? Can't trust anyone in these parts. So that is our goal for today. Not all levels are like that. There are some that are most definitely not like that. But this particular level is segmented in a way where, you know, doing that sort of thing is actually pretty easy. Being a little pickier with when I use my oops, that was poor on my part. Thanks for all of the souls, guys. I do find after revisiting this, the way it hands out souls is a little weird, because you can, if you want to grind for souls, which is actually a lot harder than you might think. The game's set up in a way where it kind of makes you kind of have to play through the entire level in order to spend them. With Dark Souls, if you just wanted souls so you could level up a bit, all you had to do was you could just grind an area and then go back to the bonfire and it'd reset. Demon Souls doesn't have that system, because in order to level up you need to go to an individual called the Maiden in Black, and simply going to the Archstones, which teleport you back to the Archstone area, doesn't reset. Which I found made grinding, or I should say farming, because I wasn't really grinding for souls at the time. I was trying to farm metals to use. This is an area where I have died numerous times. Just gotta lure these guys out. Thank you very much. I'm surprised they're not dropping more. Yeah, like I said, I must have a low luck stat, because these guys aren't really dropping a lot of healing items, which they normally would. These bastards dropping firebombs on me everywhere. Hey buddy, how you doing? Come on. They've got a couple of different animations, these guys, and there's one in particular you want to watch out for where you can block it, but they'll follow it up with like this frenzy animation, and you kind of get stun locked. Very hard to get out of. I don't mind this weapon, its combos aren't... For a starter weapon, its combos are pretty good. Firebomber in here. You dead, son? Oh, that one went right in your face. Wrecked. But yeah, hopefully, as you can see, for those of you who saw me play through the first time, I have got a little bit better. Alright, is this trap? I won't fall for that. What I am going to do is come down here and grab this item, which is a bastard sword. Now, that's actually what I played through my last playthrough with. I very much enjoyed using... Oops, I did not mean to press that, the bastard sword. What I'll actually do is, I'll show you it, because I think it's kind of neat. So, you aren't strong enough to use this with one hand, however you may use it effectively if you wield it with both hands. So, if I try to swing this, you can see my character just struggling with it, but two-handing it, not so much. This weapon is fucking awesome. It's not what I would plan on playing through it with this time. So even though I'm not equipped to use it properly, I'm still doing alright with it. Hey buddy, how you doing? The other cool thing about it is if you charge and then use the attack, you get this really cool, huge swing, which... Hey, you can see it eating through my stamina though, which I didn't quite notice the first time. I like this weapon a lot, but there is a sword that I want to play through this time. I'm not going to say what it is. Actually, I'll show you something in here first. There is a guy out there, this Red Knight. I'm not quite ready to face him yet, I don't think. What I might do is, once I open the shortcut, I might come back up and fight him, but we will see. Alright, so this is one of these guys from earlier in the... Actually, this might not be a good choice, because I don't have a shield now. How much damage does this do to him? Yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty respectable, as long as I can stay out of his... reach. Yeah, easy. Easy peasy, buddy. Not so bad. And then down here there is a item. Gimme. Crossbow. These are the bows and crossbows are something that I've never actually tried to use. Which, I don't know. Maybe that's weird. Maybe it is a tiny bit strange that I've never tried any of the Souls games, actually, although I kind of regretted not using them in Dark Souls 2 in one particular area, which is a story that I'll get into, you know, whenever I end up playing through that. Alright, I'm just going to quickly make my way back upstairs. Alright, so next episode we're going to be going through this fog gate to get to the next big area, but before we get to there, we want to make our way back down. Oops, almost missed this item. That's not the button I wanted to press. I've been playing my Xbox a lot. I've currently playing through Far Cry 4 for shits and giggles. I was very much a big fan of Far Cry 3, and I got... Oh, idiots, you just blew yourselves up. I got a Far Cry 4 with a EB gift card at Christmas time, and it's been sitting there, and I hadn't actually played it yet, and I was just like, you know what, I want to finally play through this, because like I said, I enjoyed Far Cry 3 a lot. Far Cry 4, ooh, check this out, there's some chains here. I should have pointed these out before I come up here. You can kind of see them there. There are bodies hanging from those chains. Nothing too crazy. Just a neat little thing to point out, I thought. Alright. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so yeah, fuck. Ooh, there we go, that's a backstab. That's what it's all about. So even though I'm not properly equipped to use this weapon, I'm absolutely wrecking shit with it. Just because its stats are high. Oh, crap. No, oh no, am I gonna... Oh, that was close. I almost fucking died. And that would have been miserable. That would have been the worst place to die in the history of the universe, because this is literally where I was going to end this episode. Oh, man. Oh, I keep pressing, because X on the, obviously on the Xbox One controller is where Square is on the PlayStation 1, and my brain's just not thinking. Alright, Cling Ring, and we're going to grab these old ragged clothes, and we're going to grab this jade hair ornament. And that's literally all I wanted to do in this episode. You thought I was going to open that gate, but it's not the case. But before we get into it, I'm going to... Let's just quickly read some of this inventory stuff here. Or maybe I'll... No, you know what? I'm going to leave that until after we beat the boss. So thank you for joining me. Hope you join me next time as we make our way out of that door, because that's our next goal. And then in the episode after that, I'm going to beat Phalanx in here, who is the boss, and we are going to read up on some lore, because that is something that I, as I said, completely neglected last time. So I'll hope you'll join me for that, and I will catch you then. Peace out, and have a good one.